So many things.
What are some of the tools that you can think like right now standard? Because you do give away free education.
Yes.
For my case, I can say ChatGPT
is like standard.
Everything.
Like at least understand that.
I pay for the
It will be your foundation.
I even pay for like the
Pro.
Yeah, the Pro version.
Good.
So what other tools like right now you think are like just essentials for let's say
content
and content advertising, because everybody now is doing like everybody is a brand now probably. So for content marketing, what's a tool that AI tool, some common?
I'll say this.
Yeah.
Google took a hot minute to release an AI tool. If you think about GPTs, they were released in 2021, 2022, around there. If you go, I think 2022, 2023, around there.
Yeah. So
Google, for people wanadanganya. I think watu wengi, especially in Kenya, do cars and property. Yes, they do it emotionally.
Yeah.
It is actually, for Kenyans, it's like an emotional response. And if you think about it, it's like to show umetoka place flani.
Yeah.
You've made it.
Yeah.
And then we're not practical about it. And then you're pissed at the guys buying Pro Boxes. Meanwhile, Pro
I
Box is
understand.
super practical.
I understand.
There's a day I had my dad's Pro Box for like 2 months.
Yeah.
I think I used to spend like 7 G's on fuel a month.
Yeah.
It's the best thing that I've ever experienced.
Everywhere, and you're not thinking about like, hey, my nini shocks will be nini sijui. You go, you just go.
Donkey.
You go.
It's a donkey. It's a brilliant car. So yes, I agree. We are emotional when it comes to luxury because we feel like we have a point to prove. Sadly, So when it comes to artificial intelligence,
so AI tools,
yes, which I think we will do the next session.
We'll get back to you guys on the comments. So we're listening, we're watching, and then we'll respond to all of them towards the end.
Yeah. And I think what we'll do next time, we can do like a practical one. We can go through tools and we can do
and
that.
I can actually connect it on the live so
then
that now we can integrate so they can watch what we're doing.
That would be good.
Yes.
That would be brilliant. However, I'll say this. Google took long to release like a Gemini, a proper Gemini with a set of tools.
Okay.
But they released it this year, and it's the most revolutionary thing you've seen in technology. I think if you're playing around with things like GPT and you're not playing around with the Asian versions of these tools, so tools like Manus, DeepSeek, Higgsfield for video, Nini, you're missing out. American tools are amazing, but Asian tools, there's something else. For the fraction of the cost, there's something else. Yeah. So for example, guys who can't pay for Veo, you have Higgsfield, right?
It's Veo.
Veo 3 is like the one that is doing cinematic videos.
Listen, first of all, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Understand, you're talking to somebody who does videos on a regular, but I still have no clue what you're talking about.
Can you imagine? Yeah. So there's
so that's
like
how scary it can get.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's brilliant. So
it does animated videos?
Yes, it has sound. It has a cinematic approach, so you can tell it look like a specific camera. So it's like, and then it's
are we talking video or nini?
Video.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I think I know what I can ask you. Now, as we're speaking on that, just go on.
So Google tools are brilliant. If you're figuring out where to start from, I always say GPT is a good foundation. The problem with GPT is its sources of data. So there's a chance that any data you get from GPT, and that's why it self-corrects, it tells you, please not, nothing that comes out of it is 100%, like just recheck your sources, Yeah. I say this, go to Google. Google has an AI suite. It's called Google AI Studio. So it has video, it has image generators, it has a coder, it has multiple tools. Go to Google and try out their AI Studio. It is brilliant. Hakuna kitu hautakosa hapo if you're a coder.
Somebody had mentioned it here. I think, what's his name? Kipenzi cha watu. I recommend AI Google Studio.
Oh yeah, Google
build
AI
section.
Studio. Yeah, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it, especially like now that is in the build section. There's a build section in the background, which now has the actual, which we'll go through next time. But it is brilliant.
Really,
there's nothing like it because guys are making specific AI tools, but nobody's making a suite. Google has created an AI tool stack.
What?
That you only pay one subscription fee and access all of them. Okay. So if you're a coder, if you're like the Google Meet, you know the one for meetings, translates to multiple languages live. So if you're having a meeting with someone in Portugal and they're speaking Portuguese, you're speaking English, it translates automatically. There's no drag.
There is no like, you just listen. You listen to Portuguese.
Oh yeah, you just listen to Portuguese in English. It's brilliant. And it also has like a 3D facet of Google Meet where it can be able to shape you from a 3D
if I had
perspective.
this during COVID, that time right? I had those guys who are asking like, I had like a Chinese translator. I had a translator for Portuguese actually because of Brazil, and like because they had to do interviews and stuff.
Yeah,
it was such I had to pay them, so I was just paying. I'm like.
But imagine how cool this would have been.
Yeah.
So anybody who is curious about it, GPT is a brilliant place to start. But GPT, anything it regurgitates to you, take it with a little bit of a pinch of salt and cross-check your sources. Or use the deep research version of it or the agent version of it. Those ones are very nice because they cite sources.
Okay.
Very specific. They cite sources. So GPT-5 is brilliant for that. Google AI Studio is brilliant. If you cannot afford the paid version of Google AI Studio specifically for video creation, try something called Higgsfield.
Okay.
Higgsfield. So Google are so nice. They're releasing all their tools that they're releasing, like Nano Banana, for example.
Yeah.
They are letting other AI guys incorporate in their tools. So you'll find Veo is in Canva. Jesus. It's the tool that Canva uses to create videos for you that have sound. So Higgsfield has Nano Banana. So if you create your fun, cool things that shows Nyandia in Milan or whatever, if you put it on Higgsfield, it can like show the change of it all. Higgsfield, oh my gosh, it's crazy. You can upload a video of like Wakanda Forever and decide you want to be the face of Chadwick Boseman and add your you just drag and drop. And it plays, it coordinates the lips, the mouth, everything. That's what I'm saying.
And are the rates reasonable for? Is it subscription fees? Are they reasonable?
It's cheaper than Google tools.
So how much are we talking about?
I've never paid for Higgsfield because I get tokens.
Oh, but you can still like
you can play around with
the
it.
functions that you still get without the full version is actually still good.
Yeah, Google I pay like $4 a month, but you see, but also now I moved my entire organization to Google because now I need my people to like.
To be on point with...
to access everything that we're accessing. So my entire organization, so I'm paying monthly subscriptions. So it's a little hefty. But if you can do it for your workers, because now they'll keep asking you to pay for subscriptions. Nilipia GPT. No, so just Google has a suite, pay your $16 per user. They access like 10 tools and they're good per month. It's
the efficiency
nice.
Can... Now I also want to ask, because you've talked about like a video AI tool. We'll mention a couple of other tools as well.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you've seen this lady's work on Nini.
Sony AI, no.
You haven't?
Is she an Nini? Is she an AI model?
I think she's Kenyan.
She's an AI model.
No. But it's an actual Kenyan who creates the videos. So I don't know if you've come across her videos somewhere.
I've come across her videos. Yes, this is done with Veo.
Wait, what?
Yes, this is done with Google Veo. Yes, this is Google Veo. So what she's done, she creates the people. You create the people, like either on GPT. You know, GPT is very good at images.
Yeah.
There's actually nothing like GPT in images. Yeah. Fight me on that.
That's how I try and get things to use on my thumbnails.
Yes. So you use Midjourney or GPT to create the images. Then all she does, she uploads them to Veo as frames. So Veo, however, only does 8 seconds per frame. But what you do, it has a thing where you can now add frames. So all you do is just keep adding.
Or you just keep doing 8.
Yeah, but I'm willing to bet this is Google Veo. This is Veo.
It's insane. I was just like, what is this?
Yeah, it's Google Veo. It's amazing. She creates the images and then she creates the stories around it.
And then she's just structured her stories around old school Nairobi. And then I was just like...
which I love.
This is crazy.
Yes, which I really love.
It's really good.
It is good.
And just her consistency, on the theme. So she always talks about like different Ninis.
How crazy is that? Different perspectives, Yeah.
So shout outs to Sony plus AI. Amazing one. So if you check out her stuff like on
history, I love the history part.
On Instagram and I think on TikTok. I haven't seen on TikTok, but this is brilliant.
Love it.
Now,